Welcome, Collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me for this tarot read. Let's go ahead and get started for you guys, and we'll see what the universe has to say to you today, what message needs to come forward for the collective. What do you guys need to hear? So, Spirit, which way am I going today? I got told tokens, so I'm getting sent over to the tokens first thing. We'll pull three, and we'll see what comes forward. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so the Lovers was the first coin that popped forward. We also have Temperance and the Empress. Very interesting. This Empress energy, it's all about healing. It's all about personal growth. It's about building and finding abundance. Temperance, patience. Patience. I got to tell you what I do feel from the coins. That Lover's coin, I do feel like it speaks to a relationship or a connection with another energy, but I keep feeling like it's past tense. It's not something that exists anymore. So I'm not sure what this patience is all about, how the three coins tie in. I know somebody is finding their Empress energy or is on their Empress path, but I'd like to know why the Lover's coin came forward too. I am getting pulled to this deck here, and we'll see what comes forward for you guys. What's this message all about? Why did the Lover's coin come forward? Why is this past tense energy coming into this read here? That one too wants to come out. That's a huge deck. Let's see what we got going on. Interesting. Buried secrets. Someone doesn't want anyone to dig up. Someone knows about their secrets and it's about to be exposed. I gotta tell you, I don't know that this is buried secrets. I feel like this is more like the unknown coming forward. This is like secrets coming forward. It is something that somebody doesn't want people to know about. I keep getting a feeling of being embarrassed by whatever this is. This isn't yours though. I get pulled to the Lover's coin. So this is telling me that this belongs with this past energy. There's some secret that they don't want other people to find out about. Someone's spreading lies because they're jealous, intimidated, insecure, spreading lies. You know what? It's interesting because this says it's attached to the past energy, but it's not the past energy. They're dealing with, I think your past energy is dealing with a karmic right now. Because I keep feeling a really, it's like really catty, gossipy, starts trouble, really doesn't care about other people's feelings. Very selfish, low vibrational energy. And I gotta tell you what I feel. I feel somebody's heartache attached to it. And that heartache belongs to the past person. I don't feel particularly sorry for them because they put themselves in this situation with this karmic, and everything happens for a reason. We all come together for a reason. So if this person found their way into a relationship with a karmic, it was for a reason. It's because there's a lesson that they need to learn there. Now, wasting time on frivolous activities and other people. Wasting time being dishonest with the truth. I got to tell you too, this karmic who they're spending all this time with, that karmic is taking on other lovers. Okay, here's the thing too. This is really weird, but I have to tell you the vibe that I get is, okay, this karmic is, they're catty, they're low vibrational, they're kind of, okay, it's a really mean way of saying it, but they're kind of a bitch. If this is somebody you spent a lot of time with, you wouldn't like them. This is somebody you wouldn't like. They don't have a very nice energy. But I will tell you, they have not lied to this other person about what their intentions are. So they have not told this other person something like, I want to be in a monogamous relationship with you, one-on-one, They've actually told this person, I like to be with other people. I want an open relationship. I'm not looking for anything permanent. They've never lied about that. So yes, they are taking on other lovers, but they never tried to hide it, and they never tried to hide their intention about doing it, this karmic. But this other person chose to hook up with them anyways. It's like this other person thought, I keep getting this vibe, like they think they can change this karmic. They think they can turn this karmic around, make them love only them, and this can become some kind of 10 of cups situation. But this karmic does not want that. This karmic has no intention of moving into something like that, like a committed relationship. This karmic's idea of 10 of Cups is completely different than this other person's idea. So this is not going to cross over unsatisfied. Yeah. And I'll tell you, this person, oh, and that's most likely their karmic lesson that they're being taught right here. This past person, they had a committed partner. They had someone who was willing to build towards the 10 of Cups with them. That was you. You were willing to put in the work. You were willing to step up. You were willing to do what it takes. But it's like they were never satisfied with that. They wanted something that was going to feed their ego. They wanted to feel attractive. They wanted da-da-da-da-da-da. And this karmic kind of presented that. This because I think this karmic, I'll tell you, I think this karmic is probably fairly physically attractive. I think they get a lot of attention, like they don't have trouble finding lovers. So I think this person, it fluffed their ego to have this karmic sort of accept them into their world or to start this relationship with them. But for the karmic, it's just another lover. Right? It's just another lover. They're not, I gotta tell you, they're not particularly choosy with who they allow into their bed, this karmic. But I think this person, it fed their ego to get involved with whoever this karmic is. And they forgot about the importance of true caring connections. I didn't realize what they had right in front of their face. And now it's like they're trying to turn this karmic into a caring connection. This karmic has no intention of making things go that way. And I'll tell you, the karmic never lied about that. They made that 100% clear right from the beginning. I feel like they continue to make that clear to this person. I told you I didn't want commitment. I told you I didn't want a one-on-one relationship. I like an open relationship. And it's like this person is, I gotta tell you what Spirit is telling me, that they have run into this karmic and they are going through this process with this karmic to teach them what a true caring connection looks like, because they didn't see it when it was right in front of their face. And that was you. That was you. They didn't realize what they had when they had it. They kept looking for something else, unsatisfied, thinking they were going to find it somewhere else when they had it right in front of them. So now they're going to learn a lesson. I'll tell you this. This person obsesses over image, like their image too. And it's to try and keep this karmic. Like, because they're internalizing it. I gotta tell you, this karmic just doesn't want commitment. That's just their thing. They like to sleep around. They're happy doing that. They've expressed that to this person. But this person keeps internalizing it. Like, if I just look really good, if I just da-da-da-da-da-da, this karmic's just going to turn around and they're going to fall in love with me and we're going to get married and we're going to da-da-da-da. Well, that's not what's happening. So they're wasting time, they're wasting effort, they're internalizing shit, and they're trying to spin it in their mind and justify why they're staying there with this person who has expressed that they really don't care for them emotionally. Yeah, they care, but they don't want you to know how much. I gotta tell you, they do not want you to know what's going on right now. They don't want anybody to know what's going on right now with this karmic, that this karmic is sleeping around on them, that this karmic is out partying, this karmic is out taking on other lovers. This karmic really does not emotionally care about this person, and they are absolutely embarrassed by that, and they don't want people to find out. They don't, because they have kind of like this image in their head of what they want this to be and what they want to present. And I think it's to justify stepping away from you. I think they're actually embarrassed and ashamed that they stepped away from you. That's the vibe that I get. Like, it's really important for them to make this work to prove themselves right, to justify their actions, because otherwise they're just a fool, right? Otherwise, they're just an absolute fool to step away from a loving connection to go to something absolutely dysfunctional, because it's dysfunctional for them. They don't want it. It's toxic for them. I tell you, things are not peachy between the two of them either. There's a lot of fighting because, like you said, this karmic wants an open relationship. This karmic has no intention of settling into anything. I feel like they disappear overnight or for a couple days and come back, and this person's like, where were you? I was worried sick. Maybe they're like texting this karmic all the time, trying to get a hold of them. Where are you at? Why aren't you coming home? And it's like they're getting really possessive and things are getting really toxic and there's a lot of arguments there. Mm. This person might have baggage from the way that they grew up, baggage about commitment, maybe fear of being abandoned. I gotta tell you though, they gotta sort their crap out. They really gotta sort their crap out, Cancel. Mm. I keep getting this. I got this promise to make plans, but doesn't follow through. And I think this was something that you had to deal with this person because you were trying to work towards commitment. And I feel like to some degree, they said that they were working towards that too, or made it seem that way, or presented that image to you that this was somebody who was looking towards a future for the two of you too. But they never followed through with any of that. They never followed through. And it's got some, like I said, there's insecurities. This person has a shite ton of insecurities. They have this thing about image. They have this thing about how other people view them. They have this thing about needing to have their ego fluffed up because they truly deep down feel insecure about themselves. That this person does not love themselves. To some degree, they don't think that they're worthy of having a good partner, having a good relationship. They feel like they should have this picture perfect image of themselves, the partner that they're with, perhaps the home that they live in, the car that they drive, the job that they work, instead of recognizing the shit that really matters. It's not the superficial garbage. It's what's deep down inside. It's what has substance, right? Like you offered them substance. You offered them something that was something they could build towards and have a happy life with. But they just kept wanting this picture perfect image. Well, that doesn't exist. That's not a thing that exists. And I do feel like this karmic, this situation that they're going through is actually a lesson from spirit to teach this person, hey, that shit doesn't exist. Pull your head out of your ass, do whatever shadow work you need to do, and figure it out. Figure out what a caring connection looks like. Get your priorities straight about who you're giving your energy to and what you want in the future. Yeah, they're trying to convince themselves. They're trying to convince themselves that all of this is going to work out. If they just do enough, this karmic is going to turn around and this is going to turn into a 10 of cups love situation. It is absolutely not. I can tell you it is absolutely not. Believing in lies and supporting untruths without investigating. I got to tell you, like, I think this person spreads that them and their karmic are very happy together. I don't know if they've spread lies about them and their karmic making a deeper commitment, like engagement or something like that. It's BS. It's a lie. Like I said, this karmic has reiterated to this person over and over again. They don't want a one-on-one relationship. They don't want commitment. They're just looking for, and it might be somebody to shack up with. Like these two people might be living together. They might be living with their karmic, but their karmic goes out and does whatever. Their karmic goes out and does whatever with whoever they want, whenever they want, because that's the way the karmic wants it. Yeah, and this is pretty much it. We got this card and it's got both flip sides I think are pretty well true or allude to the truth. We got sugar baby, so pretty and young, their rent is paid for. They're a fuck boy, pretty to look at and good to do the deed with. So this is the karmic. This is the karmic. The karmic just likes sex. They like to use sex. Like I said, these two might be living together. That is an arrangement that the karmic has made. It's sort of like roommates with benefits to help have the rent and things paid for. But the karmic doesn't, like I said, they're not looking for emotional connection. They're not looking for commitment. Yeah, and this person is irresponsible, unwilling to complete or follow through. They're very immature. This past person of yours is very emotionally immature. And this might tie back to crap from their childhood. But they're an adult now and they can choose to deal with that. And they are not choosing to deal with that. They're choosing to be in a low vibrational way. They're choosing to try and make this karmic situation into like a mature committed relationship. This karmic is not having it. They had that opportunity right in front of them, and when they had it right in front of them, it scared the shit out of them and they didn't know what to do with it and they ran. Mm-hmm. I gotta tell you too, I have this love triangle. Someone is playing with fire. I do feel like this speaks to their situation with their karmic, because their karmic is continually taking on other lovers, continually taking on other lovers. Um, um, Playing with fire, I don't feel like, somebody's going to find out and there's going to be some kind of a fist fight or something. I just feel like it's going to end very poorly for this person. Like a whole lot of heartbreak, a whole lot of tears. But I got to tell you, I keep getting told by spirit and by my guides that that's actually part of what this person needs. To be able to realize what they had right in front of them, they need this heartache to give them the opportunity to straighten out their priorities and to really realize what a truth is. And to realize what a truth is. I got to tell you, you are on your Empress journey. All the shit that went on with this person, you have chosen the Empress path, which is all about healing and personal growth. So you're doing your healing work. You're healing your heart. You're trying to mend whatever needs to be mended and to start looking forward to a future, because you realize that this is just a part of your past now. This piece of things is done. I think to a degree it probably still bothers you. It's just the fact that it showed up in this read, that it does come into your mind every so often. But I'll tell you, this person, they have their own shit that they are going through. They have their own situation, and it is from spirit to try to get them to pull their head out of their ass, to learn some very important life lessons and to do some growing up. I need a tarot deck. That's the one. All right. Let's see. Can you bring us more clarification on this read, on the message in this read, please, Spirit, for the collective? What does the collective need to hear about all of this? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'll tell you, I think this person, I don't know if they're going through social media or this is the people around them, but they are trying to pretend that this thing with their karmic is a love situation. They're trying to pretend that this is like a lifetime commitment thing. I don't know if they're doing it to hoping that it gets back to you, or to kind of like rub it in your face kind of thing. As I keep feeling like it's like image, trying to make it look good, trying to make it look good. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want anyone to know the truth. They're trying to pretend like it's a 2 of Cups situation. It is absolutely not. That is a false. When I pull this card, there is no substance behind it. I don't feel energy or emotion behind it. It just feels really empty. It feels like I can see the surface of the card, but behind it just feels like a black void. So that is my guide's way of telling me that this is a false image. They're trying to present this false image like they found this soul connection with this karmic. But this karmic is an independent energy. Okay, this karmic just, they want to go out, they want to have fun, they want to sleep around, that's what they want to do. Like I said, they don't lie to people about it. They make it clear that's what they want. So it's like you can't really shit on them for doing that, because they're not misleading anybody. This person's misleading themselves. They're deluding themselves, trying to pretend like this is something more. Yeah, absolutely. Is the most important card, I think, in this read. This is this person's karma coming forward to teach them a lesson. 5 of Swords. Lies, deceit, cheating. This person is lying and deceiving themselves. That's the biggest thing that's going on here. Whatever they did to you, if they lied and deceived you, they're doing it to themselves too. They're lying to themselves, trying to make this a thing when it's not, and it's never going to be a thing with this karmic. This person, 10 of Wands, has burdens. They've been carrying around burdens. So I feel emotional burdens. And this does tie back to probably crap that they went through in their childhood, that maybe they thought they dealt with, they have not dealt with. They're carrying this baggage around. This is their insecurities. I keep feeling insecurities. And somebody who doesn't believe that they deserve good things. And somebody who doesn't believe that somebody could actually, truly, genuinely love them. You know what? I think that's part of why they've gone to this superficial karmic as well. Because deep down inside, they kind of know what they're getting with this karmic. So there really isn't a whole lot of risk, right? This karmic has made it clear. I don't want commitment. I don't love you. I just want to sleep around. This is our arrangement. So it's almost like that is easier to deal with and wrap their head around, and less of a risk than somebody who says, no, I do love you and I do want commitment for the future. Because I think, I got to tell you, it would break their heart 10 times more to be ditched by you than to be ditched by this karmic. right? So that's what they're afraid of, and that's why it's easier to go to somebody who's low vibrational, because it's like a kind of a guarantee as to which way it's going to go. They kind of know deep down inside, this thing has a timer on it. Eventually it's going to end. But with you, it was a possibility that it could have been something big and it could have been something forever. And that scares the crap out of them. It scares the crap out of them to invest in something that big. Let's see, Seven of Pentacles. It is putting in the groundwork for an abundant harvest. It's got a dual meaning. It is reaping what they've sown because they've chosen this situation. So this is their karma. This is what they're getting when you choose the situation. Don't be surprised when you're getting these results. But I also see a different energy within this, and it's a more positive energy. And I do feel like it was you. It was your energy looking to build, looking to commit for the future. And it's like you did your part and you were waiting for them to step up and do theirs. I even feel reflection in this card, the figure sort of reflecting on their work, reflecting on all of that. And I feel it's your energy. And I think this is part of your Empress path, and maybe why this has come forward today, because maybe this is part of your Empress path and why this is coming to your mind. This is sort of from time to time, you allow yourself to reflect on what happened, to be able to help learn your lessons, to be able to help evolve and grow for the future. And it's like looking back on the past and looking back on what happened and looking back on who you invested in. And maybe there were red flags along the way that should have told you to sort of step away or allow that person to step forward and show what their intentions were. Because I feel a lot of reflection in that Seven of Pentacles. I haven't gotten that before. Four of Cups. This person is emotionally shut down. They are emotionally shut down. They were very much with you, not looking to emotionally invest. The Death card. And the King of Swords. And their energy is definitely swords. We got Knight of Swords. We have the King of Swords. It is that swords energy because they're just, like I said, there was no emotion. There wasn't a lot of emotion. You were looking to emotionally invest, but they always kept their guard up. This person always kept their guard up. Every time you offered them emotion, it's like they refused it. Just like the Four of Cups, right? They kept refusing the offers that were coming forward, refusing the offers, dissatisfied. And it's just because they're immature and they are on some level, they got baggage and they don't know how to deal with this kind of a relationship. It scares the crap out of them to have somebody mature come their way and to offer them love and commitment. Like they don't know how to handle it. They don't know what to deal with it. It's easier to deal with a low vibrational page energy. It is because they know exactly what they're getting. They're getting somebody who's not looking for commitment. They get somebody who has an agenda. They know it's not going to last. Somebody who's not looking to invest. They kind of like guarantee how the future is going to play out. The Ace of Wands. And it played into their ego and they liked the way that it made them feel. And because, that makes a lot of sense too. My guides just said it's because this karmic does not expect anything from them. And that's why it's easier too. Because you expected them to grow up and mature and be an adult and have an adult relationship with even give and take. This karmic doesn't expect that. This karmic expects sex, and I think there's living arrangements here. But that's easier. That's easier. There's no emotion there. They don't want emotion from this person. So it's easier to have the relationship with the karmic who expects so little from them than with you who expects so much. But the thing is, with that expectation of giving, them to give, they would be receiving in equal amounts, right? So while this karmic does not expect them to give a whole lot, this karmic's not giving a whole lot either. You expected more from this person. You expected for this person to step up and to give more emotionally. And that's what you were looking to give. So you were offering just as much. The Nine of Pentacles energy. I gotta tell you, this Nine of Pentacles, she is the minor arcana version of the Empress. So this tells me you are on your Empress path. You are on your Empress path. Same with the Eight of Cups, starting to walk away from this, building a new life. I see transformation and sort of looking at things in a different way, getting back to yourself, your self-esteem, and building yourself up, not taking on this person's behavior as some sort of There's some sort of reflection on you, right? Like this person made their choices, this person has their shit, their baggage is not yours. This was not something you did or something you were lacking that caused this person to go out and do this. That's their shit. That's their baggage. So not taking on other people's garbage and being able to have that confidence in yourself and in your self-worth, finding your self-worth and loving yourself. So you are on this journey. These journeys are ones that last for a while. A broken heart takes longer to mend than a broken bone. It really does. And so there are days where you still stop and reflect on what happened in the past. And I do feel like that's why it's coming to the cards today, because it is still on your mind. And every so often you do still reflect on that. And that's part of your healing journey. The Knight of Wands. I got to tell you, I just feel like they're still in low vibrational energy, this person. Yeah. They are still in low vibrational energy. This person is really pushing. I gotta tell you, they are really trying to push this karmic situation into some kind of a long-term something. It's not going to happen with this high priestess. I made a connection with spirit, and spirit told me that this is due to end in heartbreak for this person, but it's supposed to be a lesson or an opportunity for this person to learn a lesson of what true commitment and true caring connections are. It's supposed to make this person stop, go into hermit mode and reflect on their past, not just their past with the karmic, but their past with you, and being able to see the difference between the karmic's low vibrational energy and your higher vibrational energy, and being able to find the lesson within that. That is what's supposed to happen here. Learning the difference between a player, which is this karmic, and a Knight of Pentacles is a steady Eddie, and that's you. That's that stability. That's somebody who's looking to be in it for the long haul. This is coming their way to teach them a lesson. As to whether they learn it or not, who knows? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. Seven of Cups, choosing wisely. Eight of Pentacles, learning your lesson. This Five of Pentacles, this is them being out in the cold. They're trying to turn this into a Ten of Pentacles, into some sort of legacy family situation. But all it's going to end in is the Five of Pentacles. It's going to end in heartbreak. It's going to end. End is due to end. This is not a forever thing. The karmic doesn't want forever. So it has a timer on it. This person will stay for as long as the karmic lets them, but eventually the karmic's going to find somebody else they want to move into this arrangement with. It has a timer on it. And when it ends, that is this person's opportunity to reflect on their choices and to learn their lessons. That's what the cards just keep saying over and over again. They're supposed to reflect on you. And this is your energy. It was coming forward in the Knight of Pentacles, because that is that steady Eddie and somebody who's in it for the long haul. Somebody who takes their time building stability and building towards the future. And the Queen of Pentacles shares a lot of traits with the Nine of Pentacles and with the Empress as well. It is that grounded, earthy energy. It is loyalty, it is stability, it is commitment, it is self-confidence. I see maturity in this card. This is what you brought to the table. This is what you offered, and they did not see the value of it because of their own darkness and their own baggage. Yeah, the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Cups. They were just chasing Nine of Cups. They were chasing wish fulfillment. They were chasing something that doesn't exist, something that they couldn't make happen because they've never confronted their shadow work. And until they confront their shadow work and figure their shit out and learn their lessons, they will not find this with anybody, because that will always undermine whatever they're trying to do. The Ten of Swords, I tell you, it is a disappointing ending, but it is one that benefits somebody in the long run. So I got to tell you, there's a lot of Ten of Swords going on here. When the two of you parted ways, it was a Ten of Swords. This person was not in the mindset or in the heart space to give you the type of commitment you were wanting or deserved. They could not give that to you because they had too much of their own baggage going on. So it did benefit you to not have this energy through taking up your time and wasting your time when they weren't willing to contribute. It also benefited them because it was their first opportunity to learn a lesson, right? It was their first opportunity to reflect on what they had lost and to start saying, hey, maybe I need to start rethinking my priorities. They didn't take that opportunity. They got another 10 of swords coming with this karmic. That is going to be their next opportunity to start reflecting and learning their lessons and to start reprioritizing different things in life and what their 9 of Cups really looks like. What do they really want? Do they want love and commitment? Do they want a 10 of Pentacles situation, that kind of legacy commitment for the future, something to build on? Because if they do, then they need to figure their crap out, do their shadow work, and start choosing their partners more carefully. I just keep seeing this reflection and reflecting on two, reflecting on you and reflecting on the karmic, and being able to compare and to be able to see how obvious it is that you were the one who offered the opportunity for the 10 of Pentacles. And the only thing that that karmic offered was the 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Alrighty, guys, that's your read.